Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video here on Jason50. Wow, has it been a while. I am sorry, I have been swamped with a lot of stuff to do lately, and I've been kind of stressed out, so I took a little bit of a break. But hey, we're back, and as you guys know, from like a couple videos ago, basically like maybe about a month ago, the newest Nintendo Direct came out, and I did a reaction video to it, and you might have remembered they announced one new track for Wave 6 of the Mario Kart DLC, along with all of the brand new characters coming in this wave. Now, if you don't know how Nintendo sets this up right before every major announcement of the rest of the tracks in the next wave, they always go through highlight sort of articles on the Nintendo Switch news library. And just every time, by the time they're done with those, boom, new trailer comes out. And they've already started popping up right now. So I've decided that I am now going to make my final predictions video on Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Now, we already know more than about half of the wave coming. Because what we've learned from past waves, current stuff we know about all the updates with Mario Kart Tour and how it's already over and there's not going to be any more updates, we can almost 100% guarantee what is going to come in Wave 6, which is why I've decided to make my final video on this right now. With all that being said, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. It's free. You can always unsubscribe whenever you want. It really helps me out when you guys do subscribe. Also, go ahead and check me out on my Instagram. Instagram handle will be in the description below. I upload my YouTube shorts and reels and the occasional post every now and then there. I might start doing more. I really just haven't had any ideas on what to do. But with you guys there and you guys following me, you could help me out with those ideas for polls on Instagram stories. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with today's video.
To another video here on
Honestly, I am the biggest idiot of all time. Alright, there is no better way to start off a Wave 6 prediction than with the Acorn Cup. Now obviously, as has all been said and done before, first course in every cup is a Tour City course. And now that we have gotten all three variants of the last two Tour City courses, I can almost guarantee that the first one being in the Acorn Cup is going to be Madrid Drive. Now the reason I picked Madrid Drive to be the first one in the Acorn Cup is because I feel like overall it's a much easier course, so it makes sense to go before the other Tour Original course. And just right there at the beginning. But yeah, we already know everything about this course. We've seen all three variants. I'm excited for it to come. I do already like the music of Madrid Drive, so I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do when they eventually revamp it. But yeah, moving on to the next course, I think the next course is gonna be the one that we saw in the first announcement trailer, being Wii Daisy Circuit. I do actually think this is going to be the only Wii course in this wave, which I know isn't going to make much sense, but I'll explain myself later on down the line. But I do think that Wii Daisy Circuit is going to go right here in the placement because A, it's a circuit track, B, it's really easy of a course, and C, going off of my Madrid Drive reason for why it's in the beginning of the Acorn Cup, it's just an easier course, so it makes sense to go more near the beginning. But anyways, moving on to a GameCube course, I think that this GameCube course is going to be Dino Dino Jungle. Now, the reason I think it's going to be Dino Dino Jungle, because now that we know that all the updates from Mario Kart Tour are over, there's literally only three other GameCube courses coming, or that can come, with only two more spots remaining. Those ones being Dino Dino Jungle, DK Mountain, and the one that will 100% be excluded, Mushroom Bridge. I 100% think that Mushroom Bridge is going to be excluded from this wave because we're already getting Daisy Circuit. Why would they put a circuit course and then a more boring circuit course? It just would not make sense for Nintendo, especially at this point. I'm sure they learned their... I actually know they did not learn their lesson after Wave 4, did they, with Mario Circuit? Did they? I don't remember. Now, moving on to the first original course being talked in this video, I think that this first original course is going to be my all-time favorite Mario Kart Tour course, Piranha Plant Cove. I have been asking for this course to come ever since Wave 3. I thought it was going to come in Wave 4, Yoshi-Jan. Then I thought it was going to come in Wave 5, Bathroom. So now there's only one more chance for it to actually be immortalized in Mario Kart history forever, because eventually Mario Kart Tour is just going to be completely shut down. So the best place for it to go would be right here at the end of Acorn Cup, just because I think so. I don't know, but this one is almost 100% confirmed, going off of Nintendo's other decisions later, from the wave being all the Tour City courses, which also kind of includes 2 more technically, I guess, more than half. Jeez. Anyways, with all that being said, those are all my predictions for the Acorn Cup. Here they all are laid out right there. And now moving on to the final cup of the entire DLC, being the Spiny Cup. So with the Spiny Cup, again, gonna start with the Tour City course. I think there's only really one other option, being Roma Vanti. Now, when I first played Roma Vanti in the Night Tour, when it first came in Mario Kart Tour, it was kind of lackluster. I was kind of just expecting more, but it was just kind of okay. And the music, I thought, was kind of lackluster. But in the Anniversary Tour, last tour, when they added Roma Vanti 3, oh, dude, they completely brought it around. It was so much better. Roma Vanti 3 literally brings the whole course together, because you just go to like every single part from Roma Vanti 1 and 2, and it's just, you drive straight through the Coliseum, and also you would go up around it in the 8 Deluxe version. So I'm super excited for that. And yeah, that's really just it. I'm just super excited for it. Alright, moving on to the next course that was actually supposed to be in Wave 5. If you remember correctly, from the data mines, all the lined up, blah, 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 blah. No one's ever talked about that in a while, actually. Anyways, next course, I'm predicting SNES Bowser's Castle 3. Like, you don't just, like, completely revamp one course from a game that you have been adamant of not remaking any courses in Mario Kart Tour to this extent, not to bring it into 8 Deluxe. There is no reason why Nintendo would just make this completely different type course that is Bowser Castle 3 compared to the original SNES one, which they never do with SNES courses. So why would they not bring this into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? It's literally made for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And it was supposed to come in Wave 5, but they somehow decided to do 2 more Wii courses. I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, I think SNES Bowser Castle 3 is going to go right here, because it lines up, and we really need another Bowser Castle. There's only one Bowser Castle in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Blossom likes it. I think it's kind of mid. Sorry, I just had to point that out. Okay, moving on to our next course. I believe that it is going to be another GameCube course, because if there isn't going to be another GameCube course in this wave, then they're really going to have only 3 GameCube courses in the entire DLC. Like, that's fair. And it's freaking 9 Wii courses. Anyways, so I think that this GameCube course is really the only one that makes sense, being DK Mountain. Even though I've gone on record multiple times to say how I don't want DK Mountain, I would rather have DK Mountain with the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe physics and engine and all that over Mushroom Bridge, I'll admit it, okay? I'd rather have this over Mushroom Bridge. It could probably be a fun time if I really put my mind to it. But this is really the only other option we have right now, so I think it's most likely. And there really isn't much else to say. And so with that being said, moving on to the final course in the Spiny Cup, I think it is going to be Piranha Plant Pipeline, the final original course in Mario Kart Tour. Oh my gosh, if you have never played Piranha Plant Pipeline, you are missing out, dude. It is such a good course, my guy. It is the first Mario Kart course, at least to my knowledge, that has split pathways that are completely different, that are the actual whole track. Yoshi's Valley does not count. That's like a few seconds. Electrodrome is literally the same thing, it's just mirrored, okay? This is the first time where both split pathways are completely different tracks, and the music goes so hard, my guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm just really excited for these original courses to come into 8 Deluxe. And I'm sure you are questioning my logic here right now, especially with the fact that I left out one specific course that a lot of people like, and I will get to that right after I talk about the characters. So yeah, so with the original announcement trailer in the Nintendo Direct, we allegedly know all the characters coming in Wave 6, them being Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, and Peachette. Here's the thing, unless 2 of those characters are going to be doubled up in a separate menu, we're not going to be able to fit all 4 characters. So, unless that's the reason, I am suspected to believe that Nintendo could make another sort of menu for the DLC characters. I'm stretching it here. I'm just giving a concept. I highly doubt that's gonna happen because Nintendo doesn't like us. But it's just an option. Although, if anything, I think that like Peachette is gonna go with Peach, Funky Kong is gonna go with Donkey Kong, and then Diddy Kong and Pauline are gonna be their 2 separate characters. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about characters. I don't know. If I would want any more characters, I think I made a YouTube short about it a while back where basically I just said I wanted all like the original characters from Mario Kart Tour to being 8 Deluxe, being Dixie Kong, King Bobo, Chargin' Chuck, Monty Mole, Hammer Bros. I'm sure I'm missing some. But yeah, that's really about it. Nothing else really to say here. Anyways, moving on to why the whole comment section is going to be mad at me. So I'm sure once I mentioned DK Mountain was going to be the last course in the thing, or Piranha Plant Slide, whatever I said, you know what I meant. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys were wondering why I didn't say Wii Rainbow Road was going to be the final course in the WOC. Because A, it's a Rainbow Road. It can follow the same path as Wave 3. And I'm not saying that's completely out of the question. I'm just saying, do we really need another 2 Wii courses in this wave? We had 2 Wii courses in the last one, I think. Yeah, we did. Moonview Highway and Koopa Cave. Do we really need another 2 in this one? Let alone one being a circuit course, which I like, but it's still a circuit course in Wave 6. And 2, the other course being a completely babified, dumbed down, lame version of a really exciting course in a really good game. Just like what they did with 3DS Rainbow Road all the way back in Wave 3. Do we really want another situation like that on our hands? Because people were already complaining that it was a 1-lap course in Mario Kart Tour. People would be complaining even more when they slightly removed 1 pixel from their favorite Wii course, as if they do in every freaking game. Like, come on. It's just, I honestly wonder if Nintendo would realize that if they do add Wii Rainbow Road into the final wave of the Mario Kart DLC, will they realize that people will complain? Because people will complain. People complained the fact that there was 1 mushroom missing in Mushroom Gorge that wasn't even that useful. People complained about the fact that the grass does not look like grass. By that, I mean it doesn't look green enough in freaking Toad Circuit. People complain about the fact that there wasn't a sound effect when you go through the pinball machine in Waluigi Pinball. People just complain about the most minute details. I'm not saying I'm completely scot-free. I literally was just saying how they dumbed down 3DS Rainbow Road, which was my favorite course in Mario Kart 7. I don't really think it's that anymore. But still, they're just gonna do it again with Wii Rainbow Road. Because I recently played Wii Rainbow Road on the actual Wii, because I have it. It's right there somewhere. And when I was playing it, I was kind of also comparing it to the Mario Kart Tour version. And the track's just like wider in Tour, wider turns in Tour. No one's gonna like it. It's not gonna be that fun to play on, just like what they did with 3DS Rainbow Road. So I'm just giving an option to where we can have Double Dash can get at least a little bit of the recognition it deserves, even though they're not putting actually any of the good courses in, maybe other than Waluigi, actually no, other than the 2 that are only in the game. I'm just saying that, just like, I don't know, it's just an opinion. Y'all can roast me if you want, I don't really care. This is just what I do. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video. No other predictions. Turns out my predictions on the 3D World Bowser Castle course, or the Mario Odyssey course, gonzo. Oh well, I'm still happy with what we're still getting, as long as this is what we're getting. I mean, I still think that Wave 4 was the best wave out of all of them. And seeing with what we have left to work with, I still think Wave 4 is going to be my favorite wave, because it has my favorite original course currently in 8 Deluxe, alongside most of the courses I still like. There's only like 1 I don't like. Meanwhile, with Wave 5, I still like the original course. I just think Yoshi's Island is better, and there's like 2 courses there that I don't like now. And let's just get one thing straight. Wave 2 was the worst one. Fight me in the comments. I don't care. There's only 2 good courses in that one. Fight me. But yeah, anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Thank you all for watching. It is good to be back. I am gonna try my best to upload more often, because I really need to. I am sorry for that. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Remember to go follow me on my Instagram. Link will be in the description below.